Akashic attacked us out of the blue.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Martha. It's good to see you.
And you, Clive.
Otto said he'd been at...
Those skies are what happened. There were hundreds. The rest are still down there. What do you think, Clive?
That we joined.
I thought now, where I let the men know...
We're on our...
Do you think there were as many as Martha says?
More.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you? The barricades we've set up around the town won't hold the Akashic.
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
You're finished. Nice try. Nice try.
These men...
If you've come to...
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madam...
How do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord.
Wade's men. Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left early.
Did he? Take your wounded back to Martha, we'll see.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here.
I will.
Mad dogs.
I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't, sir.
So wait.
Lord Rossfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need them by the look.
We thought but we didn't know there would be...
Behind you!
Damn it! We need to get...
Do you think we can hold...
We can Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
It's over.
Is anyone...
I don't... I see you.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
Look out, saw smoke.
A sec...
Feel like
Oh, wait.
Jill and I will. You'll need to.
Don't you...
The moment...
Mad dogs.
My brothers.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Stay down! Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, so wait. Shall we?
Let there be light!
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as...
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Hopefully we'll have...
How many of...
Oh, damn...
It was a hard... It's not a matter of if the Horde... The inn here afford...
What do you say, Martha?
Well...
My lord. Oscar, over here. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch. I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him.
Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield.
But I am a shield no longer. And spending time in the company...
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not... You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, and I would sooner serve under an honor... No,
It's all right. There is only so...
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much lenience...
I would not... I will not let you down, Lord Rossfield. You...
We shall be staying here for the time being, and...
Should I be worried?
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas...
Indeed.
Any idea what...
The desert's about the fact.
What did you say to...
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've... And at this rate, I've tried reasoning with a dissenting...
Perhaps we could...
What makes you think?
What makes you think...
She makes a fair point.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Cid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to...
Costness is in chaos. And the markets of the Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can reliably op. I was here to do just that, when Master Lubor told me of his troubles.
Who are those?
Those were the thorns. These are cursed for an entire...
We're still working on this. Perhaps we can...
I hope.
So,
What I saw was... But if left a small...
my thought. Both sides wish to protect...
And if there's one thing back...
What would Cid the...
Well... He'd let them choose for themselves.
That sounds like a
A recipe for disaster. While it's plain neither it may still be possible to make them... Before...
And that would...
To pool our...
When all the...
It appears we... Victor?
As you wish.
Don't worry, Victor and I...
Play along.
What he means to...
Picture it, Conrad. Your own Ah, here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that.
Conrad's not what... And there's a reason...
Then let us band
I wonder if
together
Conrad has the right of it.
show these
We
brutes
always
that
called
Dalamil is
ourselves...
If you're wondering why Dalamil's in such a sorry state, you can blame the bandits. Them and the mercenaries who are guarding the gates. Though I can hardly fault them for running.
Shut. If I had my pickaxe, I would...
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something, and we may yet be allowed to keep it.
Yes, but...
Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill?
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to which means that if our humble town...
All right. But you needn't have gone.
Thank you, Clive. She saw... I didn't say it now, my...
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Good. Both with time.
Time?
I take it yours.
Technically, it would be the band. All of the...
You're not...
They don't just want...
I have a... I'm told the band very well. The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalamil...
That is a lot of...
Then it will be for...
I thought...
We'll hold them off.
And we...
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
It's all yours.
They mean to overwhelm us.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
It's all yours.
They mean to overwhelm us.
The town...
I don't hear it.
That we should...
Natalie, you did well up.
Without you, you saved us.
We all...
Conrad, see,
I'd say they...
I take it the plan worked, granted it only took an army of...
Calm now, Victor. We are united, and that is all that. As for you...
I'll...
Welcome. And a fine, fine day to you. Welcome. I do like a customer who knows what he wants. Come back again.
I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of it.
Four left for more on the captain's orders. Only 2 came back.
God, it's hopeless.
I can't do it. I can't fight those things.
But you can. You must. For me. For us.
My lord. Milady.
We received it. There have been sightings.
With the blue eyes. They've taken... her cash.
And what have you missed?
Oh, no.
Then we'll look.
More arrived from the capital this morning.
I know. They could hardly stand.
The 2 soldiers were carrying...
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but what more would you...
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here.
What we have left...
Not if we don't. I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need...
Like, the way the survivors speak.
You're a pike.
I've got family and more. And a pack of them glowing...
Leave that.
My family!
It's all right. Give me your arm.
Did you see the creature?
They came out of nowhere.
Do you remember what?
On the road from Oriflamme.
It's all right. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
Clive, look.
I see them. With me!
Should I pry?
Save your strength. It's over. Stay down!
They're all...
You have...
Don't think it, there will be more.
Oh, we shall... Isn't that...
Yes.
Philippe here has...
Hearing that the Dane would look... Nah, it's not the most self... Now me, and the people I love.
Handsome.
Now...
Lest you wander, but it has...
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
Philippe will make a good cap.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Was what at ours from all... How is it you...
Larkus, any word of...
the nation's...
Right.
Clive, now's the...
Thank you.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
Don't Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor,
should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
My attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed. She would have watched the...
Back again? And how could it...
But are we...
I cannot claim. Such ironic. How may I help you today? Here you are. Very good.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. You earned this. Best of luck out there, Sid. Sid.
Sid, perhaps
I can certainly...
it's not who. I borrowed them to teach. My first thought was that they, which almost... I don't like to imagine. They were in the 8th.
Seems the hideaway is this.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into Tyre?
Book. Here.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for?
I'm all the cook will be needing. Thank you. Remember Ivan's... So I thought I'd try making one of these
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd...
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen.
I've never been one to... So...
A fried mortress of Scott. Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand. Only...
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries.
Wow. Kindly old fella.
Fine. And if you'd...
You do...
Horseman Harpocrates.
Ah, the young man did a wonderful...
That's actually why I'm here.
Ah, so the thing... Now, Skyworm is a somewhat...
Dragon livers.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blue...
So we know where to...
Saint's bonnet in contemporary. I gather that one can... I may add...
Meaning that...
Best of luck and...
What am I gonna do? Oh, but no.
Is everything... You seem...
Oh, no, I think...
It's all right.
I thought saying she's been selling to bandits, but she'd never do business with... I wanted to ask her about... She'd...
Don't worry.
You let me know what...
Of course. Lady Karen.
Not nearly as...
You're...
What not once, in fact...
Just... asking. Out of interest. All right. I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating about you selling weapons to brigands.
Oh. Are ya? I know.
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalamil...
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you? Look, but that...
You're right, Lady Karen. It was wrong of me to...
No, it was. No. I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your duke.
Of course. I spoke that the rumors were unfounded, along with some... While it sounds...
Oh, I knew... But why would...
No, but people do think...
Well, that trader, so that's where I'm going.
Are you sure?
Oh, well...
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his...
We're all gonna die! You hear me?
What do you reckon we should do? I say we should...
Sid! Hard at your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore.
And just how long hasn't it been one?
We're sorry.
But we didn't break them.
Just like Miss
Miss Midadol.
Because that's the only...
Miss Midadol said.
Well, then your work is already half...
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough.
Speak for yourself.
You three need to learn to take... So let's have a look at... All right. Every piece has its own... If even one of them is... You already know one of the pieces. This tiny piece.
I have. Miss...
She puts them in all...
That's right. They're very useful.
I remember the arm moved.
It's not my fault.
You know what part's supposed to move, so... Let's put the piece...
Not a bad idea. This is called the arm.
You're right.
You've ridden a chocobo.
I'll think of...
Hold things. So...
Good thinking. These round parts...
I do, but these aren't for frying... But what if...
What are the chains for?
Well spotted. So...
I think we've...
Then here's what we'll do.
Well, obviously you need to stop.
And the arms go on the body, and then...
Very good.
Yes! We did it!
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together.
That's right. Women.
Her hairs.
Yeah. Hairs for the future.
What do you think?
With a little more help.
You hear that?
Until then.
Hey, look! We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his own. Seems the
Is a storm coming, Sid?
Well?
It was as if they dismantled them to...
Oh, no.
Thankfully, although I was the one who...
I shall see that...
Please, there's no need. She'd have them following.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid...
She told me it was because...
No. It isn't. To anyone else, it would be an opportunity. But that should come as no surprise.
Which explain... She's working to give them a better life.
Ah, you've given them...
Rutherford, where would he be?
It's one.
Dream, the four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gavin, the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. Yote is a fine scout. If Amber was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they would allow it, the Echoes have a will of their own.
Caution.
Tell us. Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
I do. Where are you off to now, then? Bound for the Free Cities, perhaps? Oh, no need to say if you'd rather not. We all have our reasons. Ain't exactly feeling like sharing with strangers myself at the mo. Truth be told, I could do with a bit of inspiration. Don't know which way to turn no more. Right up until the poor Drake lost her noggin. So, thought I'd try me luck in the desert. And the Fang went the same way. And don't get me started on the mess in the bloomin' Dominion. Suppose I could try Camber next. But knowing my luck, the old place would be crawling with the works before I'd even sat at me stall. But as I always say, where there's crisis, there's opportunity. The opportunity to mint Gil, that is. So, where to next? Is there any money to be made in Ash? Do orcs even carry Gil?
You're injured. What happened here?
It's what... There's a village. We can't let those...
I'll go. Rest well, Sol. You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Right. I got here in time.
Someone there! Please, I can't move my leg!
That doesn't sound like an Akashic. You're with the battalion?
I am.
Taken care of.
Another survivor.
His wounds were too deep.
He was right to send you. Tabor is... You seem familiar. Have we met?
You must have me confused with someone else.
Wait. That scar. Son of a whore. You're Sid.
I was there, in Cosnes, when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith, when you killed my commander!
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know of oaths?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some
man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave! Just know that I will find you, Sid. Someday. You will regret not killing me when you had a chance.
It's over. Get him. This way.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Welcome, travelers. We don't get many visitors here in Tabor.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
The bandits may be no more, but look what they've left us.
It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
The gentleman of the town guard.
Could be I know something more. What's it worth to you?
found some...
Have you?
Go on.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old... Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, it just so happens I have. You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Here in Delamil? Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town. But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold, traveler? I hope so, for your sake. Now, if that's all, I have places to be.
Sorry to have kept you.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Eh? What do you mean?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this stall he spoke of?
Good question. I'll go and have a look.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
You too, Goots.
The gentleman of the town guard is back. What a mess. Where do we...
You fought very bravely. The safety of the town is in our hands.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one. Boys, he's all yours. But that sword is mine.
Leave now, and we can pretend this didn't happen.
Soil and stone!
Oh, you've done it now.
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head. He only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. But then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
You're not worth the effort. Now be gone, before I change my mind.
Fucking coward!
I need to find Goots. Right now.
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty painted lout!
Stop calling me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Blood?
Goose, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what that loath... Goots, was it? Only run along that...
No.
No?
I don't care what she did. Promise me, or I'll...
Goots, no!
Enough, all of you!
But how did you?
You're a sight less. The whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense. But I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs?
You bitch! Everything that happened, it was all your fault! And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me!
Goots, you...
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck!
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs, you remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, Sam. Wise words. And now, it's time to collect. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It isn't easy going through life one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But...
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. But something tells... Right.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
If you ever do that again, I'll whip you to within an inch of your life. Run from your master, would you?
Fate seemed bent on driving me from my inn.
Sorry, but if you're looking for a bed, there's none to be had.
Martha's got a big heart. It's a pity there's so many who are happy to take advantage of it.
My lord Marquis, it is you. I am Sebastian.
Of course.
Yes, my lord.
And what was so sensitive that you...
1,000 apologies.
It's all right.
I am here tasked with learning what I am able, and what I have learned is the subsequent, the gears of governance, the realm. Your lord...
That sounds like...
It is.
Alas.
I have... They are both able, but...
So you want me? I'll need to know...
One I sent...
That doesn't exist.
Thank...
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic.
Bandits, mate.
Let's hope someone here's seen something.
Mummy?
The gentleman of the town guard.
Faster! Someone's got himself in trouble.
I don't see, so you can stop.
I already... Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll do.
You that one. If you...
Or you can go back to your...
Oh, your mom. He hasn't had many.
Stay down!
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but...
Much as...
You've seen this kind of thing
many times.
One of you sent me to look...
Well, then you have my thanks. I arrived and his men...
The captain...
Fortunate.
What have the Fist sent... Surely they wouldn't allow...
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Those who weren't recalled now...
Then it's worse. You should return to... Not at all. Now, if he was bound for... There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere.
If you're...
I'm not.
Then I'm Alistair Rockford.
Of the 7, it's been. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? I was on my...
Bandits.
They look... It didn't matter.
Which way?
South.
All right. Found a note. You heard back.
Thank you.
They just couldn't resist, could they?
This one's ours, pretty boy.
Make for the town, Mike.
You don't need... This looks...
I thought I told you to make...
And stand by.
It's just club, which is more than good.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene.
The garrison have their hands full. There are a few hands, the market stalls, and when I said the ones who would...
Rockford, if you are to you first...
I shall return, but...
Don't think...
I suppose I shall send a...
My uncle certainly has his work. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece.
Come on.
I can walk from here.
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
You needn't fret. The creatures...
In the meadows, then.
Straight home now. Get surrounded. Hippocrates said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot. be our wyvern. All right. Let's get this over with. That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent. I think that's everything Molly needs to... I see. The rest... Speaking of which, I received... I only happen. They both seem to think... I am afraid Storm isn't... And we must, as it is...
Seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
So...
I did.
And what
Blueback wyvern liver.
Ah, wyvern liver. Now then, you stay let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on. And here we have it. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honour than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
So, not fit for consumption then?
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that tames this savage dish. It is a tour de force, a force of nature even, a maelstrom of flavour and sensation, a graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
I think he likes it.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking.
Decent. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to bring...
I'll give it some thought.
nothing.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought...
Aye. Well, reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken... You've always been... And I'd have you... Why, you're fine.
Thank...
There's nothing...
That's his Mac. He'll need to start looking out. Till then...
Of course.
Stop. I don't go think...
That book may be a veritable treasure trove.
Seems the hideaway has lost its...
Mindless though they are, an Akashic horde large enough to besiege the Free City.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts? All done?
Here, take a look at my wares. Take care.